Today's lesson is going to be pretty short. It's really just covering two theorems, and then we'll just practice doing some problems that use those theorems, and then that'll be it. So the first theorem is called the triangle inequality theorem, and basically all it says is, here we go. In order for three numbers to be the possible lengths of the sides of a triangle, the two shortest sides of a triangle have to add up to be greater than the length of the third side of the triangle. So for example, if I asked you if it's possible to draw a triangle with the side lengths 2, 2, and 5, it would not be possible because 2 plus 2 is not more than 5. So there is no triangle that exists with those side lengths. And the second theorem is pretty easy. It just says that the longest side of a triangle is always opposite the largest angle. So it works with like the smallest side of a triangle is across from the smallest angle and vice versa. So if I give you the angles, you could put the sides in order from least to greatest for me. So if we look at this first pair of triangles, 4 and 2 are the smallest numbers. So if I add 4 and 2, that makes 6, but 6 is not greater than 7, it's less. So the answer to that is no. You can't make a triangle with those side lengths. Number 2, let's see, 6 plus 6 is 12, and 12 is bigger than 10, so yes, that will make a triangle. You can make a triangle with those side lengths. For the last one, number 3, we add 6 plus 5. That makes 11. Now, 11 does equal 11, but it's not greater. It's got to be strictly greater. So the answer to that is no. You can't make a triangle with those side lengths. In 4 through 6, what we're going to do is you're given either angles or side lengths. And we're going to use those to put sides or angles in order from smallest to biggest. So if you look at number 4, the smallest angle is 50. I always look for the smallest angle. So since that is angle B, the side opposite of it is going to be the side with the letters that are not B. So the letters have to be different than the angle it's at. So side AC is your smallest side. And then your medium angle is 60. And since that uses angle A, side BC is the next smallest side. And then our biggest side is going to be side AB. Now 15, we're going to work backwards. So I look for my biggest side length, which is right here. And the angle opposite of that, well, let's see, this is side GX. So the angle that's not included in that is angle R. Oh, oops, we're going from smallest to biggest. Just kidding. Here we go. Smallest side is 8. So the smallest angle is X. And then the next smallest side is 13. The angle not included in that is angle G. And now we put angle R as our biggest angle. Now number 6, I didn't draw a picture, so we're going to draw a picture for ourselves. So draw a triangle, doesn't matter how you draw it. And you're going to label it DEF. And again, the order, it doesn't matter. We're all going to have the same answer. Angle E is 20. Angle F is 124. Which would mean angle D is, I believe, 36. So we're going to put the sides in order from least to greatest. The smallest angle is 20, so therefore the smallest side is DF. The next smallest side will be across from 36, so that's side EF. And of course the biggest side is going to be DE. And that's about it. The last little trick I'm going to show you is it says basically we have a triangle and we know two sides are 12 and 8. So they're asking what could this third side be so that our triangle actually is a legit triangle. So for example, could the third side be 3? Well, 8 plus 3 is not bigger than 12, so 3 doesn't work. 8 plus 4 is not more than 12, so that doesn't work. But 5 will work, 6 will work, 7 will work. And we could keep going up until once we hit just under 20, because 20 would not work since we'd have to switch it then, and we'd have to do 12 plus 8 has to be bigger than 20, and it would not be. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of, instead of listing all the possibilities, because if I change this to like 150, you'd be writing forever. So we're going to write our range of answers as an inequality. So here's what you do. We're going to call this side x. You're going to draw two inequality symbols, and notice they're both pointing the same direction to the left, and that's how we want it. We're going to add our two numbers and put that on the right, and we're going to subtract the two numbers and put that answer on the left. So if you go through and simplify, this is your range of answers. So you can pick any number that's between 4 and 20. However, you can't include 4 and 20 as answers, and any of those numbers will work. So you can go ahead and try some these examples, and I'm just going to be filling in answers as you go along, so just look up and check and make sure you know what you're doing. So check 11 or 10 through 15 and just see if your answers match with mine. Remember, we're going shortest to longest, so you won't always want to start with either the smallest side or the smallest angle, and then list from there. In 13 through 15, don't get hung up in what your picture looks like, because remember, you're just drawing a rough sketch of a triangle. You're not drawing this triangle to scale. So this is why we kind of ignore the picture and we look at the numbers, because numbers don't lie. Take a look at 16 through 21. 2 plus 3 is not more than 6, so no. 11 plus 12 is 23, that's definitely more. 8 plus 10 is less than 19, so that doesn't work. 19 works. 20 will work. If we look at 21, 4 plus 5 is not more than 9, so no, that doesn't work. All right, in 22 through 27, everything should be set up as an inequality, like I have. And we are simply adding the numbers and making that our upper bound, and subtracting, and that's our lower boundary. So for like 22, any number between 4 and 20, not including that, will work. We look at number 24, anything more than 0 but less than 12 will work, and so on.